cuter co-host.
Hey guys, this is a new Xerneas build, new fairy build that I've been testing out, and it's pretty consistent and pretty mean. The deck revolves around Xerneas and Gardevoir. Xerneas allows you to power up your Pokemon. Choose 2 of your bench Pokemon for each of those Pokemon. Search your deck for a Fairy Energy card and attach it to that Pokemon. Shuffle your deck afterwards. So the idea is to start with Xerneas and power it up to a benched Gardevoir. Gardevoir has two attacks. Life Leap for 20, you heal for 20, and Shining Wind for 100, which is really useful against steel decks because it makes it to where you're not weak to steel. I run a 4-4 line of Gardevoir to Mega Gardevoir. Mega Gardevoir's attack is Brilliant Arrow. It does, for a fairy and 2 colorless, it does 30 times the amount of fairy energy attached to all of your Pokemon. So you can basically knock out any EX with 8 energy. And so the idea is to attach 3 here, put 2 or 3 on Xerneas, put 2 or 3 on each of your bench's Gardevoirs, and just wreck face. As far as the supporters, this deck is for an expanded list with regionals coming up. I think this deck has a pretty strong chance of doing pretty well. I run 1 Cassius. Cassius says, shuffle 1 of your Pokemon and all cards attached to it into your deck. So say, for instance, you've got a Gardevoir that's fixing to be knocked out. Good. Just play Cassius. Shuffle it back into the deck and bring up a charged Gardevoir. It really swings the game, and I've had many matches where this card swung the game in my favor when it wasn't going too well. Run 2 Colress. Shuffle your hand into your deck, and then draw a number of cards equal to the bench Pokemon, both yours and your opponent's. 2 Lysander. Switch 1 of your opponent's bench Pokemon with his or her active Pokemon. 4 N, which is one of my favorite supporters of all time. Each player shuffles his or her hand into his or her deck, then each player draws a card based on how many remaining prize cards they have. Then, of course, good old Sycamore. Discard your hand and draw 7 cards. That's it as far as the supporter line. As far as the item line, I run 4 Trainer's Mail. Look at the top 4 cards in your deck. You may reveal a trainer card, except for Trainer's card, and put it into your hand. Shuffle the other cards back into your deck. 3 Ultra Balls. 2 EXP shares. What I do is I attach the EXP shares to my Xerneas's. That way, in the event that my Gardevoir does get knocked out and I prize my Cassius, I'm not losing a whole lot of energy. When your active Pokemon is knocked out by damage from an opponent's attack, you may move 1 of basic energy card that was attached to that Pokemon to this Pokemon that this card is attached to. I run 4 Gardevoir Spirit Links. Your turn does not end when you Mega Evolve it. And 12 Fairy Energy. 3 VS Seekers. And 4 Fairy Gardens. You really want to have the free retreat because you don't want a Xerneas to be stuck up there once you're ready to start attacking. So let's go see this deck in action. Oh, gotta love how my computer's so slow. Alrighty, so we're playing Josho93. He's playing a steel deck. No advantage to either player. Okie dokie, let's see what we get. Yes, I do want to go first. Oh dear. No basic.
Ooh,
no basic.
both of you.
No basic for him either. That's not Bunnelby.
And a Metagross.
This should be interesting. Hello, Gardevoir. Not exactly the start I wanted, but it's not horrible. Oh yeah, this isn't horrible at all. Put a Spirit Link here, put a Spirit Link there, play a Fairy Garden, and I'm going to go ahead and Sycamore. Going to go ahead and attach an energy to my Gardevoir, and I'm going to go ahead and retreat it into Xerneas. We're going to go ahead and attach a EXP share to the Xerneas. Going to go ahead and Trainer's Mail and grab that Gardevoir Spirit Link. Let's see what we get this time. We're going to go ahead and grab that VS Seeker. And end our turn. Professor's letter. Steel energies.
What's he starting out with?
It looks like an Aggron EX. So, since we really don't have anything we can use, we're going to go ahead and Sycamore this hand away. Sadly.
Kiss bye-bye.
Going to go ahead and attach an energy to Xerneas. Going to pull up the Gardevoir. Going to go ahead and play Town Map. Allows you to see what your prize cards are. That's not too bad. I've had it to where 4 of my prizes were energy. That's horrible. Trainer's Mail. Megaphone. Grab it. And we're going to go ahead and Geomancy. Going to go ahead and put one there and put one there. And pass turn. So the idea of the deck is to get your Xerneas out turn 1 and just power up your Gardevoirs.
Beginning the Aggron.
Whew. Alright, gonna go ahead and do that. We're gonna go ahead and... No, I'm not gonna Ultra Ball just yet. I'm gonna go ahead and Geomancy again, right here and here. Let's see how many we've got left. 1, 2, 3. Sweet. We can Geomancy one more time. That is if he doesn't knock us out with Megaton Tailwind. I think that's an attack name. No, Megaton Slam. My bad.
Well, he needs 4 energy to do so.
He might have a DCE. Nope, he does not. Good. Come on. Come on. Oh, my mouse is being stupid. Sorry, guys. Gonna go ahead and Mega Evolve this fully charged Gardevoir. Gonna go ahead and Geomancy again. Right here and right there. Doo-doo-doo. And pass turn. Ah, there we go. He got one on the bench. Let's see what he put down. A Beldum. Interesting. Ah, he's gonna get 1 prize off of us. Poor Xerneas.
Fairy's weak to steel.
Come on up, Mega Gardevoir. Let's play. Xerneas to the bench. That's kind of funny. We're gonna go ahead and VS Seeker a Colress, and we're gonna go ahead and play Colress. Gonna go ahead and attach an energy to that Xerneas. Gonna go ahead and Mega Evolve this Gardevoir, and we're gonna go ahead and Brilliant Arrow for the knockout. Go ahead and grab these 2 fairy energies. That way we can just keep on stacking it up. And Wreck Face. This deck is extremely powerful and extremely quick, which can be really good if you manage to get turn 1 or turn 1. Even if you get a turn 1, turn 2 against Shiftry, because that deck, I have a feeling Shiftry is going to be a problem. But I think it can be played around. So we'll see how regionals fare out this year. It should be fairly interesting. This deck is a standard deck currently. N and Colress don't rotate out till September 2nd. So you never know. This could be fairly interesting. Play it at a league challenge or something. Brilliant Arrow, 300 Yowzers. Gonna go ahead and grab an EXP share just to be safe. Not sure how much he can do 140. Pokemon Fan Club. Build them. Build them. I have a feeling Shiftry, Villaplume, Yveltal, all these decks, those decks are going to be fairly common decks to play at regionals.
He discards one of your energies when he does that?
Yep. I'm going to go ahead and put an EXP share on this Xerneas. And we're going to go ahead and discard an Ultra Ball, and a Fairy Garden. I want to keep one in my hand just in the event he has a Stadium. I'm going to go grab this Mega Gardevoir. We're not going to Mega Evolve it yet, just because I don't want to end my turn. And go ahead and Brilliant Arrow for the knockout. And grab my Cassius. And we'll pass turn. Hello, Beldum. Sharon. Roller skates. Aw, Tails.
So clearly the idea of the deck is to get the Xerneas to build the Gardevoirs.
Trainer's Mail. Let's see if we can get that third Spirit Link. Nah. NZs. I'm gonna go ahead and pull one out just for kicks and giggles.
Yep, it's just like in or in. Which one do you want?
And go ahead and wreck face again. 300. Poor Beldum. This deck is extremely powerful. And against decks like Suicune, Xerneas comes in because you can use... he conceded to us. But with Xerneas, you can go ahead and use Brilliant... You can use Rainbow Spear to... as an attacker, because it does 100 damage, knocks out Sigilyph, knocks out Suicune, unless they've got a hard charm or something on it. So that's the deck. It's pretty quick and pretty fast. Hope you guys enjoyed it.
Well, he conceded because you were gonna win, and he knew that he had lost that.
Yep.
Oh, 2 tournament tickets.